Hello, gorgeous Pisces. Welcome to your reading. Last but not least, you are today. I have pre shuffled your deck. We're just going to split and get rocking and rolling here to save some time. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. Have you been working on something or yourself here? Coming out of some difficult times, it looks like. Kind of been the message for today. Interesting. We're getting seasons today. So bottom of the deck is summer winter. So I don't know if this is something that started in summer, ended winter, vice versa, if those seasons mean something to you. Let's see. Yeah, in the heart of the reading here, there's a caught in the ruins. Okay. Um, I don't know if this is necessarily from a relationship. I'm not really getting that overall sense from the cards here, but certainly I think you have found yourself in a situation where you felt imprisoned. You felt this way for quite some time. I think that things are starting to get better for you. We're seeing some kind of new growth come in here, but certainly prior to there was this feeling of lack, this feeling of emptiness, this feeling like things aren't going your way, they're just not working right. It's kind of one of those cards where everything has gone wrong and you just feel hopeless and helpless and there's nothing you can do. Okay. Um, I'm just being drawn to this card here, the Two of Worlds. That normally talks about, um, working away diligently, getting what you need, sort of thing, um, but not feeling kind of the fruits of your labor, sort of thing. It's just beyond your reach. You're coming out of this, though, because this was in the reverse, okay? And I can see that up here, this hard work card. I think again, I'm getting this feeling that this is more self work. I also got this with Aquarius. So if you have any Aquarius in your chart, you might want to check out their reading as well. There's kind of like a similar theme. I believe it was Aquarius. Anyways, with this iridescent moon, or incandescent moon, sorry, there's a sense that you have been working on yourself, okay? Kind of fine tuning things. You are the master artisan after all, okay? Um, I think you're someone who, I want to say, looks for quality. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting like there's this chocolatier in our city. His name was Bernard Calabo, and it's kind of like looking over others people's work and looking for that perfection. So I don't know if you're a bit of a perfectionist as well. I'm kind of getting that sense here when I look at this card here, and certainly the ascent card climbing to the top of this mountain here. You're very particular. You like things to be beautiful, just right. Like you really are the master of your craft. You have a great deal of pride in your work, pride in yourself, and that sort of thing. Okay. Um, so again, I feel this part of this journey coming out of this, kind of ruined sense is being able to climb to the top of the mountain, being able to work hard, get out of this place here so that you can come to this place here, where you are able to see things clearly. You feel like you've mastered something. You feel like you've done it and you've done it on your own, sort of thing. There's a real sense of pride in that, getting in these two cards here, and is this as well. That that pride is very important to you. Um, yeah, I think whatever you do, you take it forth and you share it with other people, and I think that people actually admire you for what you do. They do look up to you. They do see you as someone who is the master, who doesn't just talk the talk, but will actually walk the walk. Okay. I don't know if you've got like a small group of friends that look up to you, or if it's employees, or if you've got some sort of YouTube channel, I don't know, something where people look up to you anyways, and they really do see you as magnificent. And I think that, this is what you strive for. I don't think it's always been like that for you, though. I think you've absolutely had to work for that. This isn't something that just came easily or came free for you at all. I think this gives you a sense of emotional fulfillment as well. It's kind of like, I don't know if it brings you to tears sometimes to think about this and to think about how far you've come and how some of your wishes have been fulfilled. And I think it's almost like when you're moved to tears because you have put your heart and soul into something, and it's almost releasing that. It's almost like that release of tears of just that, like, oh, like, um, it's just been a long journey, and it's just like that sense of fulfillment that you get from accomplishment, and just kind of that overflow of emotion. Okay, yeah, I think you've definitely incorporated a lot of balance into your life. I think people would probably describe you as quite balanced. I don't get the sense that you're someone that just works, works, works sort of thing. Although I think you did dedicate a certain amount of time to that. I think if you haven't already learned balance, I'm sorry if my cat comes into the picture. Hopefully she doesn't set her tail on fire with the candle. Um, that you're going to achieve this balance. Okay, you've kind of come into your own. Really, this is a theme for all three readings I've done today, for Sagittarius and Capricorn, and Aquarius as well. I've done a few where there's this sense of personal accomplishment, coming into your own, becoming the best version of yourself, and really that heart-centered feeling of fulfillment and contentment. Um, and like I said, coming out of this position where you felt like, that your hard work hadn't quite paid off, that there was a world outside that you weren't getting access to. Happy. But that's changing. Okay, your luck has changed with that respect. Let's don't know that we necessarily need to get any clarifiers in this. I'm kind of feeling drawn to this deck here for advice for you going forward, or just messages of confirmation. It is with cats and the awesome energy. She doesn't always come around, but certainly there are some readings where she just goes wild and she just can't stay away. This is a very positive reading, I will say that. There's a lot of really good energy in here, and it's coming out of darkness. You want to look at these cards here. You notice it's kind of grayer energy here, okay? It's this darker energy. And then when you look at the rest of the cards, I think you can see here, without the cat standing in the way, that you really are getting this lightness, this brightness, things really turning in your favor. So I suspect this is why the kitties come around, and she's digging your energy for sure. You might be a cat person. Maybe you really like cats. Maybe you don't. But there's something that you need to study about the cat to learn from it. Whatever resonates with you, you take that. I'm just a messenger. Any messages for a beautiful Pisces? I just heard coming out of the winter thaw when I looked at that summer-winter card, okay? So, again, I think this is a period where you're coming out of this. Prayers and wishes, yeah. I think that anything that you've put out there previously, has been answered, okay? This card really speaks to time where, you put it out there. Okay, this can speak to manifestation sometimes, right? Where you put an idea out there, you put a wish out there, and it does come back to you. It does come back to you indeed. Your hard work has paid off. I don't know if there's a lot of luck involved in this. A lot of prayers. I'm wondering if there was some balance to it. Like some of it was on a wing and a prayer, and some of it was actually, the hard work that you put in. Because let's get real, we can't just pray for things and wish and expect them to happen. We actually do have to put in some of the work ourselves too, right? We've got to work with the universe. Any other messages for our lovely Pisces at this time? Again, I'm hearing that song by Drake. Sorry, you guys. Like, I should actually Google it. I've heard it so much in the past few days. But again, the common theme of all of these readings is starting at the bottom, and now we're here, or now we're at the top, or something like that, okay? Seasonal harvest. Yeah. If you're looking for timing, if this hasn't already come to fruition and you're looking for timing, if you've got another project on the go or you're wondering about when something might come in, I think we're probably looking at the fall. I think that you've planted the seeds, let's say around this time. And by summer, your harvest will have exploded, sort of thing, and you'll be collecting the fruits of your labor by fall time, late summer even. I would say late summer, early fall if you're looking for timing on any of this. Listening to wisdom. Yeah, don't get too hung up on timelines and stuff if you are feeling that way. I think it's important that you listen to your intuition, you listen to whatever it is that you connect with, because that will always guide you. I mean, I'm speaking for like how many people here, right? This is a general message. You've got to trust your own intuition, okay? And put in the work. I just heard again, which I don't think I need to tell you because it's pretty evident to me here that you actually have already put in the work. Any other messages for beautiful Pisces today? Any other messages? Okay, I'm just getting called to use the Yogic Path deck, and that will be your final message for today. Sometimes I get more than one, so we can be looking at messages as well. I've been saying today I've kept the readings a little bit shorter just to make it easier, more accessible for people to watch if you're really busy in life. And again, I was saying to the last group, there's no need to prattle on about something if the message is quite clear, and it is quite clear here today. Quite clear. Any messages for our beautiful Pisces, please, Spirit? It was snowing here earlier, if you can believe that. It was like so hot yesterday and snow today, so I'm glad to see it gone. I don't know what that was all about. Anyways, I hope it's nice where you guys are. Just gonna cut the deck here. Yep. Okay, actually, I've never gotten this card before, and I've worked with this deck quite a bit. Satya. That is so gorgeous. There's a sense of peacefulness there that is absolutely divine. Yeah. I don't read intuitively from these cards. I actually read from the book because her messages are so profound and they usually do generally go with the readings quite well. Today it's been a little bit off though. It's interesting. But this really is, I really feel like this is your connection to the divine, to the universe. You've asked, ask and you shall receive is kind of what I'm getting from that. Let's see what the book has to say. Her message here, 85. I don't know if that, I don't know how to say the page numbers. I don't know if 85 is significant to you, or the number 13 for, if so, there's something in here for you. So listen closely. Satya is Yama. It's truthfulness. Okay, you're moving toward your truth, peeling off all layers of inauthenticity that have been placed upon you by societal conditioning. Through this shedding, you are finally feeling truth's bare skin as you place your fingers upon your face, finally coming home to yourself. This truth, Satya, has been dormant inside you all along, waiting until your awakening. Through this process of understanding, unlearning, and evolving, you become a Bodhi, an awakened person. Continue to step into this new paradigm of truth as you shed all false beliefs, narratives, and stories so you can emerge as your true self. Ask yourself, where and how can I show up more authentically in my life? What makes me feel like I'm living my truth? Are my relationships in alignment with who I am at this moment? What masks am I wearing to make me feel loved, secure, or significant? So it looks like you might have some homework there for you if any of those questions sparked your curiosities, Pisces. Anyways, it was a pleasure reading for you today. If you liked this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'd be honored to continue reading for you on this channel. Anyways, have a great day. We'll see you soon.